We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just gone down. I revived him. Now we're heading.
All right, fellas. Welcome to episode 1 of the Finessas Podcast. Introduction to the greatest podcast anyone's ever going to watch. We got Justin Stamper.
Hey.
Evan. Alex or Hearn.
You.
Ronald.
I'm here.
Brady.
Yeah.
Carl.
Yo, youtube.com/quiz347.
Nice. And I am Zach. And I want to set the tone of the podcast and start it off with the story of when Ronald drugged Carl.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this one.
Yeah,
I
I definitely want to hear this one again. How'd that happen?
How
All
did
right,
you
so
execute
we were at a
the plan?
party. We were at Alex's party, right? At your grandma's house.
Yeah.
We were.
Party
And
at his grandma's
I had some Viagra's. I don't know where I got them.
Yeah, why? Yeah,
I
wait,
don't
why?
know.
His
I just
grandpa,
have
his
them.
grandpa, right?
How can you
I
say
don't
you
need
know
them, but I just
how?
have them.
Okay.
Can you prove that for us?
No, I don't have any more. I put them in his drink. Anyway.
Can you prove that you don't need Viagra?
We want to see you have a boner right now, is what we're asking.
I would, but I can't.
How fast can you get hard?
Anyways, we were just all chilling at his house, and I dropped a little pill in his drink. A
Did you crush it
Viagra.
up? Did you crush it up? Or...
This is criminal. This is criminal behavior.
This is a confession.
We can't
Viagra.
upload this.
It's
This
not
ain't a
like it's
podcast. This is going to the
Why?
police department.
Ronald, why did you do it?
This is your confession.
It was
This
just
isn't the
funny.
podcast.
This is just Ronald Jablonski's confession tape, February 28th, 2021.
It was actually a full-on party. Like there was a good amount
Yeah,
of
there's a
people
lot
and
of
everything.
people, yeah.
And Carl actually came late, so I crushed it up and I put it in his drink, and he just drank it. And
So Carl,
the whole night, I was just checking on him.
We're on boner
Nothing.
patrol.
You were staring at his dick?
How do you casually ask your friend if he's been hard?
so Carl,
I don't. I just looked at
Yeah.
him.
Carl, were you bricked up at all that night, or?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
we're.
up. I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah. No, you were drinking for sure.
Yeah, I was drinking,
were.
but I don't remember getting
Yeah.
hard.
How does it feel like the mix of whiskey, dick, and Viagra?
Yeah.
I don't remember catching
How does that-
a boner. I don't remember getting one.
You stayed flaccid the whole night?
Dumb.
Well, I mean, with Ronald there, I feel like
In a weird way, that's pretty hard.
I didn't see
That
I didn't
night-
know-
In a weird way.
When,
That
when
night
did-
was just like
No,
crazy.
Alex, that's when we started our Pong Team thing.
Yeah, no,
idea.
we started that
Oh,
before. We
Tim.
started that before that. That was
Oh.
like we started that back in the summer. That was like in what, maybe like September, November,
Mhm.
somewhere in between
Pong
there.
Team.
Is
Sure
that-
about that.
So I mean, like literally, me and Ronald, like we would just come over to my house and we'd have a table on the patio and we would just run the table. That was like when me and
Cup pong,
Ronald
cup
were
pong.
just started getting close.
But it wasn't like we didn't even use alcohol in our cup pong.
Yeah, we
used
just
water.
played water pong. Yeah.
We're all
I-
under 21. We don't drink or smoke. We don't do anything illegal, actually. We're all child God.
Yes,
Speaking
sir.
of Pong, Alex, do you want to tell them how I absolutely smacked you in Cup Pong today?
Dude,
On
just
iMessage?
because you're the Steph Curry of cup pong doesn't make you good at anything else, okay?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
it's-
Not
yeah,
even top
oh,
400
Yeah, you're pretty mid.
Hey,
You
you are
understand?
pretty
Good at-
mid.
Pretty mid at everything else.
I'm definitely the best cup pong player in the group.
Remember me and you played cup pong, Stamper?
Yes, that was fun. That was a good
Recently
night.
just played cup pong. at
Yeah,
your
that
house.
was fun.
Me and him both have Androids. So
You guys do. IV cam. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
Stamper was just going along with it.
Yes.
yeah,
that's what we-
he didn't want to confess to having a fucking Android on episode 1. He was saving that for later.
Yeah, come on, bro. You can't be calling me
Yeah,
out
dude.
on that.
Dude, are we trying to
Actually,
get
out of
viewers or
all
are we
these
just what are
camera
we doing?
qualities, it's Zach
Is what?
that you look
It's
like.
because
That
of his
man.
lighting.
Yeah, my arm's sorry as fuck.
He doesn't have a phone camera though. He has a legitimate webcam.
Get a
Who's
flashlight.
got the best camera
I'm in the
quality?
new room, bro. I don't have my lights in here yet.
Yeah.
Stark as fucking arm.
Wait, what did
Alex's
you say
camera
about?
quality looks pretty crispy.
Zach, I don't think you got
Sorry,
a,
nice.
I don't think you have a bad camera quality. I think you're just so stunning. It's actually
I think I'm in love with you.
you're
So what's the new
what's it called?
topic?
Electricon. Those things.
Okay, Electricon. Those are hard, bro.
You admit beauty.
Beauty.
Zach does be a mitten beauty, bro.
For sure. For
Oh,
sure.
he's gone.
Yo,
he's
he
back.
just did.
Thank God.
He just did.
Zach's gone. He left.
Oh.
He left the
That was an
chat.
accident.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh my fucking
You guys,
god.
you guys,
Who
you guys
let
are
him
making
back
me
in?
blush, man.
Who let him
I didn't mean
back
to do
in?
that. I clicked on the wrong button.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Wait,
Nah,
oh,
so
isn't
Zach,
actually, you guys
can
are pissing me
tell everybody
off.
what's going on tomorrow?
What is going
What's going on tomorrow?
Shit, what's going on tomorrow, Zach?
Oh, day
We're
one.
recording a podcast.
Day one of the worst. Day one of what's
Oh.
probably the worst thing I've ever done. I start my job tomorrow.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, yo,
my
the short bus.
God, the
He's
short
working on a
bus.
short
Short
bus,
Short
dude.
bus.
Wait, no,
Yep.
you start the training tomorrow, right?
Zach,
Just training?
The classes. I think I'm actually going on the bus. I think you train on the bus.
So are you? Who's gonna be first?
Apparently.
Did you push over?
Wow.
Dude, what we need to
Okay,
do. So I'm pretty sure,
In a-
guys. What we need to do, we need to make a GoFundMe, and we need to start putting money in, and we need to get Zach to take photos of the children, and if he gets arrested,
I'm
we can
not
just bail
taking
him out.
pictures of the kids. Yo, speaking of GoFundmes, Evan, remember remember our
Just so
GoFundMe,
viewers
Evan?
know-
My
Our
Just so
viewers.
viewers know, Zach's new job is a bus assistant on a short bus.
On a handicap bus. Yes.
No
I gotta
way.
have
You'll
them
be
get on
dealing
and
with
off.
mentally disabled kids and physically
we know
disabled.
Brady's gonna see him there.
Yeah, man, Brady.
Yeah, Brady.
Brady,
Every day.
Brady, I'm really looking forward to making sure you get on and off the bus, Brady. I can't wait.
You're gonna wipe the drool off his shirt. You're gonna be his little butler, dude.
Wait. I have a question. So I mean, Zach, you're gonna get trained now. Are you gonna tell us about the fact that you're gonna learn how to work the elevators on the side of the bus, the wheelchair kids have to get on?
Yeah.
I do. I don't
Dude,
even know how the
Brady's
fuck to
so
do that
hyped.
yet, to be honest.
Dude,
You
they're
get
literally
dropped
they're
on.
gonna pull up. You think it's gonna pull up onto the fucking elevator thing, and you're gonna make it just tilt like 75 degrees. So it just
Yeah.
Zach
No,
gonna
he's
do
gonna
that.
forget to buckle that
We'll
man.
roll down.
It's gonna fly off.
Zach gonna just force him to take the stairs.
Yeah, you know what we
Get
should
up,
do,
bro.
guys. I actually,
crawl
guys,
up.
listen. I actually think this is a big opportunity, considering everyone on that bus is gonna lick the windows. We can actually take DNA samples
And
and
clone them.
frame
We
them
can-
for
we can
like
clone
major
Something with
crimes.
What?
Oh
Like,
Do
God.
something with what?
Dude,
Or do
we
go
need
with
to talk.
that?
We need to talk about something. I
Just
spoke
frame
to
them.
Ronald about this. I think I've only spoken to Ronald about this. We're all aware of what Sentinel Island is.
Sentinel
Yeah.
Island, North
Oh,
Sentinel
what?
Island. Yeah.
Sentinel Island, the primitive island where like they don't know anything. They throw like spears at helicopters and like
Yeah,
eat mud
yeah,
and
They're
pits. That's like
untouched
their
by
job.
everything else. It's just.
It's just where
Mhm.
Black Panther was based, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Do you think it'd be fucked up to like extract someone from that island and experiment on how they would live a regular life, like in the United States?
It was me you talked to that about. And
No,
maybe
it
you-
wasn't.
Yeah, I heard you. No, I heard you and Brady talking about it when I was muted in call.
Yeah. So I think it'd be interesting.
What do you mean? As in, how are
Okay.
they put into society?
Okay, so I would want to take like a younger person from the island
They
who
probably
like
try to-
already has an understanding of what life is like there, like someone who's like Brady's age or some shit, like where you can see
Okay.
them grow and see how they would adapt and like with age. And I want to see the contrast between Sentinel Island life and then putting them on like in the fucking United States in like an apartment or some shit with some family. And they'd probably try to rip them apart in their sleep. So there'd be like a lot of restrictions at first because they don't fucking understand
That,
what's
or
going
they
on.
probably raid the fridge every night.
Yeah, well, you gotta understand. On Sentinel Island, they
They're
live off
starving.
like raw fish, coconuts, and fucking like dirt and
It's-
piss.
It's literally primitive living. You ever play the forest?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is
So
the forest. We should play the forest.
It's like the west. It's west of Thailand.
I'm down.
I am down. That was
But
So
Vanessa
if you were
Forest,
to
let's
if you were to put one of them in like an actual home, it
Uh-huh.
would be like it would be insane to see how they would act. I want to
'cause
see what would
they-
happen.
Because
If you
they
give
I
them
feel like
real
it'd be
food,
like a feral cat.
if it'd be
scratching
disgusting.
everything.
If you
But
give
think
them
about-
real food,
think
they
about it,
wouldn't know how to
they'll
act.
find so many more. They'll find so many shortcuts in life. So fascinating, like the stuff that we think is normal, they would think is so fascinating.
Yeah.
Like a car, for example,
Yeah.
like traveling farther distances in such a short time is like insane to them.
A fishing
Yeah.
And I
pole,
don't
bro?
want to bring up phones
my
because
God.
they don't really have anything on that to compare to
The shell phone,
on the
man.
island.
Imagine
Or
giving
They
about
them
got
a-
the-
iPads there. They probably
Magic
have better setups
conch.
than us. Let's be
Bro,
honest.
showing one of them a fishing pole.
Smoke signals, maybe.
nuts. You could probably sell
Yeah,
those
right.
poles for $1
Yo,
trillion.
Carl, in a weird way, they'd probably be more excited to see a fishing pole than anything.
For
Because
real.
as of
Yeah.
right now, their main source of food is spearfishing.
What about a stove?
Exactly,
Like
so,
their
like-
way of cooking.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Dude,
would be great too.
If you gave them
Fucking
cooked food,
clothes.
bro, give one of those fucking little scumbags a steak, and they're losing their mind.
I don't ever want to go back, bro. What are you
Scumbags,
talking
he
about?
said.
No, you know what we should.
Scumbags.
You know what we should do. We should
Yeah.
just bring Gordon Ramsay there.
Well,
They
they-
would force him
They
against
would
his
probably
will.
lose their mind.
Dude, he'd call one of them a fucking donut.
Fucking
Absolute
toad.
donut. You haven't left the island yet.
Idiot sandwich.
Idiot. No, don't put Chef Ramsay there because they'll kill Chef Ramsay, and we need him in America.
Yeah,
They'll
dude,
try to
imagine
make
Chef
soup.
Ramsay with like 6 spears in his fucking
Have you ever
forehead is
seen the
terrifying.
planes that fly over?
Yeah,
the
I was saying,
place?
they throw spears at planes like for
Like
fun.
these-
They don't understand what's
For
going on.
fun. Well, not. I wouldn't say it's for
It's
fun.
for-
I would
it's
say
for
they'd probably think it's like a
self-defense.
bird.
it's not for fun.
It's for protection.
No,
Yeah,
they're
they think
definitely
it's some bird
afraid of
that's
us.
gonna attack
And
them.
then I
Dude,
said, what
what
if
do
we
they
got
think
into a
planes
world
are,
war
bro?
with them?
Do they
What,
know
Carl?
How do
planes
we
are?
know? It could just
They
be
would-
their
they would
hobby.
get destroyed.
What
easily.
happened
They're
to
throwing
shit
spears.
Yeah, bro, they
Carl,
don't
what-
have guns. All they got is spears. We can snipe all of them.
Carl, what are you trying to say?
We could just bomb them. But do they know what
Yeah,
planes
exactly.
are?
Dude, it would.
That's true.
Me and Ronald talked about putting on like crazy ass armored suits and landing on the island. It'd be like playing zombies.
Go Juggernaut.
Like if we had
it
guns.
would be.
Zach, remember
We're
the
talking
time
about-
we were at lunch one time, and then we talked about the school with the special needs kids?
Yo,
Lock the school up.
calm down, man. Calm
Yo,
down.
You're going a little bit too far, even though this conversation in general.
What,
is a little
what
bit too
is
far.
that? Are you talking about? Are you talking about something like the Bucko experiment movie? Just lock them in their schools, see how they live,
Yes.
just
Yeah.
stuck in
Then
an
we would
environment
drop
with people
guns
like.
in there.
No, we wouldn't
Holy
drop guns in
fuck.
there. We wouldn't drop guns in there.
Holy
Oh
shit! You guys
God.
are literally creating a battle
No,
royale.
we were
but
saying
life.
we were
She
saying
dropped brass
Like,
knuckles.
holy
We're
shit.
doing a school shooting is what you're doing.
No, they're literally
what
making a
Ronald
battle
did.
royale. Like if you just drop stuff in, like you lock
That's a
them all
small
in
map.
there. Say you just
Yeah,
give
dude,
them a
have you
knife.
ever seen the Bucko experiment? It's
that
literally
movie's
that.
sick, Evan.
I've
Dude,
never
Alex,
it
seen
is
that.
like a movie. We watched
Alex,
it
that's
together.
a
It was
pretty small
amazing.
map.
That's what I mean. Like, dude, it'd be a crazy fast game. Like someone's gonna kill record in there.
Yeah, small map,
Crazy
small
fast
zone,
game.
Record.
fast zone.
Dude's had a kill
The
record.
zone.
Yeah.
What the fuck would be the
If you
zone?
look at main chat,
The
that's a
zone.
picture.
Building
of
3
one of
is now
our planes.
closed. Over the intercom.
Yeah, zone's getting smaller.
If you look at main chat, that's one of the pictures of the planes that flew over the
What?
island, and that's what they threw at the plane.
Let me see. Let me see.
Carl,
It's
Carl, this is
crazy.
That's
Carl,
brutal.
That's
oh my
insane.
god, we're becoming YouTubers, Carl. This is where you edit a picture on the screen so they can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's
This
exactly
is
what I'm
sick.
Good. I understand that.
Brady, what the fuck are you chewing on?
My keycap holder. How the fuck are they able to throw that far?
It might have been lower to the ground.
They're pretty strong. I mean, what do you do sitting there? I mean, you got to work out. You know, like you got to have
Yeah,
some fucking.
maybe.
hobbies.
They have nothing else to do. They spearfish.
Yeah, but look at
You
them.
think they know how to? You think they know how to jerk off?
Those sticks are in the
Dude,
plane.
but I mean,
No.
Zach, they probably don't. But I mean, they obviously have to have sex if they're gonna like reproduce.
No,
If
they
they were just- oh
purely
my God,
use
it's true.
sex off of
Yeah.
reproduction.
only
they don't
only
use
to
it
reproduce.
For, yeah.
Yeah,
pleasure.
yeah, yeah.
They-
Yeah.
Are you
there's
sure?
no pleasure. It's just,
Really?
do we actually really know?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
I
it's
don't think they're
no.
gonna tell.
They could
Like,
maybe
for
They
the
can have some crazy,
So each
crazy
couple
like
has,
techniques
10
there.
kids.
wait,
It's weird to think there too because there's like the norms for us. Like unless you're Ronald, you don't have sex with somebody in front of a group of people. Like there, they,
I never had like.
they probably don't give a fuck there. They probably just be
Whoa,
like they
whoa,
just
wait.
dog at the campfire at night. Like they don't,
Zach,
they don't
I'm
know
gonna-
any better.
Zach,
What?
is there a story you haven't told us or something?
Yeah. So,
Dude,
for context of why I was sleeping,
I don't know this.
for
I've
context of
heard
why
this
I was
before.
sleeping in Ronald's room, he actually has a ghost downstairs in his house. I don't believe in ghosts, but when you go down there, you feel it. It's just weird.
Yeah, it was.
So, and
Oh.
also his cousin wakes up at 5 a.m. and watches Disney movies in the living room, and I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. to watch fucking Turbo for a second time. So I sleep in his room when I spend the night there because I don't like being woken up at 5 a.m. And I was sleeping under his desk because it was cold in his room and it was real warm under there. And I didn't know until the morning when Ronald woke me up and told me that while I was sleeping, he was fingering his girlfriend in the bed, 2 feet away from me. And
Oh my god, I have a story on that too.
Oh my god.
yeah,
bro,
yo,
what
Brady,
would
Brady, you want to tell yours?
Yeah,
Except
Brady-
Brady was the one fingering Ronald's girlfriend. Yeah.
Alright,
At
so
3 a.m..
we went into Georgia, you know, to camp or whatever, and
Yeah.
I heard some noises while I was sleeping, and like Brooklyn and him were in the, well, his girlfriend and him were in the bed right next to me and my cousin, and I heard some noises,
I'll bleep her name
and me and my cousin woke up, and I saw Ronnie over there going crazy. But
Yo,
Ronald, this
Ronald's
is
so
Ronald.
horny,
This
dude.
isn't healthy. You
Come on, Ronnie.
it happens too much to be
Yeah, bro.
honest.
Like
And
exciting
plus,
for
if that ever did happen, it was under blankets, so
Ronald's just so horny.
you didn't see nothing.
Oh,
Dude,
I could, I
And
could
no,
see
it's
like
not.
I could definitely see with people in the house, but like in the same room as somebody, bro. I don't know if I could ever bring myself to do that.
Wait. What do you? Are you guys stepbrothers? You and Ronald,
Yeah.
Brady?
Yeah.
Imagine
Brady,
just
you're-
waking up in the middle of
Brady-
the night. You look over to your side. You see your stepbrother's fucking ass pounding in and out of some random.
Brady, have you ever,
It didn't.
by any
It was
chance,
under blankets.
Brady, by any chance, have you ever
That's
been
true,
stuck
Brady?
anywhere in your house?
Nah, not yet.
Huh.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Whoa, what the
Brady,
fuck?
Brady's just waiting for that chance.
But no,
Ronald, I'm stuck.
Ronald.
Yo, Brady does the laundry every day, just hoping it happens.
Yeah, I know. He's washed the same towel for months.
He's just trying to figure out how to get himself. He's trying to figure out how to get himself stuck in the dryer. He can't figure it out. He can't figure out how to fucking start the dryer, let alone get stuck in it.
That's crazy.
Oh
My only
God.
fucking
Brady.
memory of sleeping at Ronald's is the one time I did. I went downstairs and slept down there. He told me about the ghost, but I didn't think anything of it. And I was just sitting there. It got real fucking dark. Like I couldn't hear anything. I could start feeling it, dude. I don't know why.
Couldn't hear
It
anything.
feels
It was
weird,
dark.
So weird.
Dude,
I-
no.
I'm
And then
telling you.
wait. I went under the covers, and finally I fell asleep after like an hour of it just being pitch black, and I like just couldn't hear anything. And all I wake up to is this dog fucking Toby. All right, this is me just laying down on the bed, looking
Toby.
straight up, and I like roll over on my left. Toby's staring me down with a death stare,
Bro,
looking right into my eyes.
Toby's nuts.
And
That was
all of
freaking
a sudden, he starts sniffing me, and he starts barking like he's about to fucking eat me.
Bro,
And I
that was
cover
too
myself up with a
scary.
blanket, like, yo, whoa, what the fuck? And he's like starting to jump on the couch, about to fucking eat my face off.
Toby's nuts. Toby
I got a,
Isn't Toby
I have a
dead?
great story about Ronald's house.
No,
No,
Hooch is.
Hooch is dead. Yeah, I got a great story about Ronald's house. So Ronald's cousin Dylan, like, he comes. I'm spending the night at Ronald's house. Dylan comes to me. Dylan's like, dog, we're about to have a party later. This shit's gonna be crazy as fuck. I need you to make a nice ass long playlist, like hours long. He's like, bro, we're gonna have the backyard full. People are gonna be in the pool. People are gonna be in the kitchen. The house is gonna be packed tonight. And like 5 hours later, there's like 15 people there max, and they're all playing Minecraft in the living room. And they're like, he talked about how that shit was gonna be fucking insane, and no one was there. They played like hide and seek.
Does that not sound better than a big fucking party?
Yeah, honestly, it sounds kind of lit.
Like,
I mean,
what?
Craft.
I do that over some Project
Craft,
X shit.
craft, dude, Project
Fuck
X
yeah.
shit. I want to experience that one time in my life.
There was like, there was
Dude,
probably-
right now especially, let's just all get coronavirus.
there was probably like a
Well,
good
no,
6.
not right now, but I'm
There's
saying in
probably-
general.
Yeah, I know.
good,
I'm saying we should. I'm not shaming you for having that idea. I'm saying we
Oh.
should do that. Let's just
Oh.
commit genocide.
Yeah, I fuck with
Yeah.
that.
down. I'm down.
Sick.
That sounds sick as fuck. I could put that in my bio on Twitter. Everyone think I would lit.
No, yeah.
I would get
There was-
signed instantly.
there was like 6 or 7 girls there. Like I don't think if you're a girl, like you're not expecting to be invited to a high school house party and then show up and everybody's playing Minecraft in the living room. Like those parties
Oh,
so fucking
Alex,
disappointing.
Alex threw a party and had 2 girls show up.
2.
2
Hey,
girls.
3.
Dude, no, 4. There was a 4th, but she left early.
Yeah, she was.
Was
with
Grandma
I didn't
gonna
leave
steal one
early.
of the girls by chance?
It was,
I
dude.
know.
You want to know the ratio to guys? It was like 4 to 15. It was crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
No,
crazy.
and
So let's count the
there.
whole. Let's
A lot of
count how
meat.
many holes does each human have?
There was,
Huh?
I
How
got a
many
couple.
holes does a human have?
hey.
He missed the
Hey.
whole ratio. It
One,
was 15
two,
to 40.
4, 5.
We got 2 ears, 2
Brady.
eyes, 2 nostrils, a mouth.
Eyes. You creating holes?
eyes aren't
You
holes.
should.
Out of
You
pocket.
fucking yeah.
Out of
Actually, out of
pocket.
pocket. Your eyes coming out of the pocket for those holes. Wait, is it a pocket or a
Creative.
Brady, you
socket?
playing Fortnite right now?
Socket.
Put
Yeah.
your eyes
I was-
in your pocket.
I was trying something. Hold up.
So, Birdie, how's your Fortnite career coming?
Pretty
Dog
good.
shit.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Brady,
We should
you
definitely not
Yeah,
talk about
always
I
Fortnite.
coming.
got the top
Yeah, I
5
don't know.
players.
definitely should
Fucking
not talk about
Fortnite?
Imagine
Dude, if we
how
start
cool
talking
that'd
about
be, bro.
Fortnite,
Brady's the coolest
Huh?
7th grader in his class.
7th grader.
Bro, his
dude,
Yeah,
if
we're
we start
talking
talking
in
about
high school.
Fortnite, Brady's gonna be
Yeah,
like, yeah, all right, I'll box you all like a fish.
Yeah.
Anyone that's listening, add me. I'll literally wager you for $5 because that's all I have.
5
Just
lock,
every
5
kid-
lock.
just every
Oh,
kid
well, I
under
don't
like
have only
16
$5
is tracked to Fortnite now.
The first few weeks of school, everybody loved Brady, and then like on like the
Got
3rd quarter, everybody fucking couldn't stand him because he just used to take all their cash and fucking wagers all the time. It was just- He was the school Fortnite bandit.
He also is super into anime, which is fine
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
into it or whatever. But he also runs around the house like with his arms behind his
No,
back.
I don't.
No,
No,
don't run around.
I've seen him do it. I've
I'm
literally seen him do
sorry,
it.
that is some weird shit. I'm sorry.
So he does that in school too, probably.
I've seen him do
That's like a different type.
Yo, hey, Carl Zach Ronnie.
Yeah.
100%. We used to have a kid like that. Like as soon as the lunch
Yeah.
bell rang for a lunch, zoomed. He was the first person out the door and first person into the lunch and into the cafeteria.
Bro,
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
I
who you're
had
talking about. Nick Snow was like that. Except he didn't Naruto run.
Remember how
Nick
Nick Snow
Nichols,
got
Eli
freaking
Snow.
beat up by Joey?
I was just about to say, didn't Nick Snow
Yeah.
get dropped on his ass by some kid?
Dude, that was funny. Actually, I know that. So, we had the same class. We were with Mr. Durchik in that one computer class. What was it called?
I don't know, bro.
Probably-
Infotech.
In-
Yeah, yeah,
probably-
that.
Exactly what
So
it
we're coming out of that class, going down the stairs, and then I see. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think
I'll be right back.
Nick-
Taking a short pause.
pushed Joey out of the way because you know how he likes to run to each class. So he was running down the stairs, pushed Joey and his girlfriend out of the way and into the railing. So Joey grabbed him, turned around, and just socked him. Because
Joey
like,
Nicola?
No. Joey Bay.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say
Oh,
no
I
way,
don't
Joey
know.
Manicola.
Yeah, the
So-
buff-
Yeah, the swole one with the.
Yeah, bro.
breakaway
He was
haircut.
having enough. He was just not having it that day because he wasn't having
Yeah.
a good day. On top of the fact he just got put, him and his girlfriend just got pushed into the railing by some autistic kid. So he just dropped him.
So
It was
I mean,
so funny.
I understand the whole like defending, you and your girlfriend thing, and like, but I just kind of I've never really understood like after that happened, everyone thought Joey Bay was like the fucking coolest kid in the school. Dog,
I thought he was
he-
cool beforehand.
he just fucking tough guyed an autistic kid.
Yeah, right?
What the fuck is that?
So wait, you're telling me if I just walked into one of like the autistic classes and just fucking
Beat the
sucked
fuck
someone
out of
out
him.
of
Zach's
Let me
bus.
tell you
instantly
something.
Walk on
popular?
Zach's bus.
Let me tell you something about 5A. They locked the special needs kids up like they were prisoners.
They did.
Yeah,
there was
they
an
only
alarm
let, they only
on
let
the
like 3
doors.
out at a time.
There
They
was
only let
locks
3
on
out
the
at a
doors.
time.
And one time I was skipping class or something, and I was in the hallway. I don't remember what I was doing. I was
Oh,
sitting in the
hell no.
hallway.
Mr. Schwartz.
And I hear a door open, and then someone start running, and then an alarm goes off, and it starts beeping, and then the kid runs by, and then like 3 teachers run by, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's just a special
But-
needs kid that got out.
Hey, Ronnie. It's funny though because you're right. They
Got
had them
out.
locked up. They only
I
like 2 or 3
swear.
are out at a time. I
Yeah.
remember that because they would only take them out all together during like lunch. But
Yeah.
apparently now, according to my brothers, they're mixing them in regular classrooms, which is kind of weird. But I don't know how that's working now.
Regular class.
Dang, then they must be doing that for all schools.
Regular classes, he says.
Yeah, they used to lock them up with alarms on the doors and everything. Like you couldn't even leave the classroom.
I have to get the hard guards on them.
Hard cards. To be fair, they're not like. I don't want to sound like a fucking asshole, but they're not really safe to be on their own, really. Like, right? Like,
No, they're not. They're like a danger to themselves and other people.
yeah,
At
it's
least
not
some of
like
them are.
it's like there's something wrong with them.
Not
They're
all
just
of
not,
them.
a lot of them
Not all
aren't
of them.
capable of being their own like entity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Anthony.
do with them.
That's crazy. Bro, I didn't know Zach most of high school. Did I? When I meet you?
Yeah.
Sophomore?
No,
Can I get one?
going in.
Show me one, Ronnie.
Yeah, something weird about me in the group is I fucking hated every single one of you at one point,
Besides me.
except for you. True. So Ronald, 9th grade, William Alex asked me to move to sit with him in Miss Arson's class, and I did. And I was good friends with him in Madison Lake. And you sat there, and you're the same person then you are now. And I fucking hate you now. So I didn't know you then. Imagine how much worse it was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I just thought you were such a fucking weirdo. You didn't talk. And I just hated being around you. And then after your whole tumor thing, we started playing
that
that.
when that happened.
I didn't. I still didn't like you. I was actually rooting against you at the time. But
Me too.
but when your tumor got better and we started playing basketball is when I actually realized you weren't you were as annoying as I thought you were, but you were good at basketball, so I kept you around so you carried me in twos.
You're welcome.
That's a good idea. Like you were
Yeah,
thinking
because
ahead.
you're actually good at basketball.
I got my rep up. Now I'm the best in the group of basketball.
Except for Stamper.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Exactly.
forget
Let's
Stanford
talk
exists.
about this real quick. He asked me the same question he did to you, Alex. Let's bring
I
this back
I'm
up.
sticking to my
okay.
answer.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna say. By no means am I
Have
putting
sad
down
news.
Zach because
Wait,
Zach
hold on,
is a
hold on.
good basketball player.
Hold on,
Very
before
sad
saying it.
news.
Carl,
I'm the
Very
best
bad
basketball
news.
player in this bitch.
Carl,
All right,
Carl,
Very
Carl.
sad
Break it
bad
up,
news.
get up.
after that
Hold
statement.
on, let's hear Carl's news real quick and then we'll ask him.
Okay.
I have to go for like 30 minutes.
All right.
All
Why
right,
is that?
Carl.
I'm back.
We're-
Wait, you're the one recording. Are you just gonna let it record?
Yeah, I'll just let it record.
Okay,
All
I
right.
have a question for you before you go.
What?
Who's the better basketball player, me or Stamper?
Stamper.
You were Stamper? Stamper has good
Stamper.
handles.
That's what I'm saying.
We said
Stamper-
basketball player.
Easily. Easily,
Like,
Stamper.
overall, who's
Well-
the better? Who's better?
Well, I gotta break it down because Stamper has good handles and he can like kind of shoot. Zach, you have handles, not as good as Stamper, but you drive to the rim more than you do anything else because you're bigger. So it's like that's like comparing like
It's very
Zion
situational.
Williamson to like fucking
Steph.
no, because Stamper doesn't be shooting like that. I don't know. Zion Williamson.
Yeah, I
Stamper
don't.
Stamper probably shoots a worse percentage than I do.
Yeah, it's.
Steph
I'm
doesn't
not.
just shoot
I'm not
like
gonna
that.
say I'm a good 3-shooter. I believe like I
think I'm a better
very
shooter than
fast.
Stamper.
I can get
It's like,
rebounds.
it's like
I can get
De'Aaron
blocks.
Fox. It's
I
like
can do
De'Aaron Fox to
putbacks.
Zion Williamson. You can't really compare them to. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause Stamper's like fast and like good with the ball. Like his handling is good. And Zach knows how to like drive and like get buckets like in the paint and stuff. But that makes sense because that's what you should do.
But-
You're bigger than everyone.
He is slow though.
But
Not
that's
slow.
because he's
Slow.
bigger than everyone. He doesn't need to be.
Zach,
He doesn't need to be fast if you're bigger than everyone. Just bully him in the paint.
I'm not slow.
I said it's very
Whenever you're
situational.
driving,
Anyways, Ronnie
whenever you're
has
driving,
diabetes.
it's slow.
I gotta
You
go.
both are very good
I'll be
at
back soon.
your own certain things.
I guess so.
Yeah, should we wait till the
that does make
podcast
sense.
that Ronnie?
You know what?
Like,
I'm turning my camera
Bro,
off, bro.
S-
But I'll
Someone
let everything
in
else record.
Alex's chat the other day, because I asked him while Alex was streaming. Someone in Alex's chat had a good idea. How about you and I 1v1 for 100 on Alex's stream? Just live stream it.
Me and you?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Do you remember what
Basketball?
happened last time we 1v1? I'd 1v1 you for 100 in a heartbeat. You remember what happened last time?
Indoor courts. Indoor courts.
I'm down for that. I really ever play indoor courts.
Well, that doesn't matter, bro. It's not gonna have double rim, and the rims are gonna be
Indoor
regular,
courts
so
are better.
even.
So if you do good on outdoor courts, you'll do good on indoor.
Yeah, if I
Exactly.
smash the fuck out of you on outdoor courts,
Then if you smash me in indoor courts, then you get 100. That's all it is.
I think 1-on-1 means nothing. To be
No,
honest with you.
actually, if you guys do that, dead ass pick me up. I would love to watch that.
I bet.
I think 1-on-1 means nothing. And when it comes to the grand scheme of the game of
Wow.
basketball,
Well,
when it
because
comes to
Zach's got a good point, because basketball is mostly a team
It's a
player
team game.
sport.
just because you're a better 1-on-1 player doesn't mean shit. Because I never really lose
I
1-on-1.
definitely no doubt. I definitely dog that.
I don't think so. So my recent 1v1s, I beat Stamper 7-3. I beat Jaden Highland like 11-1.
Don't even bring up Brody. That man forfeited. That man.
I was up 6-0 Brody and he gave up. And I was up 5-0 on Carl and we ended the game because everybody was storming the court. And that's all my games recently. And then I 1v1 some fucking random that was at the rec and I beat him like 7-4.
I fucking
And like 1-on-1, the only reason I get the better people is because I'm 6'1", like 185 pounds. And everybody else was like 5'8", 5'7". Even though against Carl I hit 2 threes in our 1v1,
Brady, what are you doing?
I still used my body for one bucket, and he couldn't score on me because I just stood in front of him, and I was bigger than him and stronger than him, so he couldn't get
I
through the paint.
gotcha.
And I just contested all of his jumpers.
Who?
Carl.
That's why you fake jump.
It's a pump fake.
Well, yeah, same difference.
Pretty, I'd love to see you
Big
take that.
pump.
I would love to watch your dumbass play basketball.
I'm actually, dude, ask Ronnie. I'm not bad at basketball.
I haven't seen you play
Yeah, you
basketball
are.
since
Well,
I
I
lived here
wasn't
before.
bad. I haven't played basketball in a while. Whenever me and him used to play a lot, I wasn't bad.
I suck now.
I've
Yeah,
been,
dude, Ronnie, bro, never used to miss. It was crazy.
Now I suck.
Yeah, now he sucks.
Ronnie, I know you work a lot, but we gotta go ball more.
dude,
We gotta get the old Ronnie back.
Ron used to be a beast. Please stop playing.
My TikTok,
Yes,
low-key,
sir.
it's kind of going crazy right now.
Alex, I
wish
really
I
forgot you were
What's
here.
happening?
Let me see.
How much views do you have?
If
It's
I
already
get
at
off the app,
350.
yeah, if I get off the app, it's gonna do that. But give me a second.
What's your TikTok, asshole?
GhostDX__.
Wow.
Ghost TX underscore. Who took Ghost TX and who took Ghost TX underscore?
It might be just underscore. I'm not sure. It was one
Hey,
of
what
the
do you post on
It
there?
is underscore.
just Valorant clips.
Have you seen my TikTok?
I
Fuck
have
your
not.
TikTok, fat ass.
Shut up, you dumb
Yeah.
fuckhead.
Michael Patney said, but you
Yo,
lost. the rounds.
Alex, go look at my TikTok. It's Valve WTF.
Y'all hear something? No, I'm just playing. I'll
Yeah,
follow
here's
it.
some.
Please, I'll look at it after. I'll look at
Good
yours
shout
after.
outs.
All right, Alex.
Yo, I remember Zach's old TikTok.
Huh.
Alex, I want to talk about your stream, boss. Let's hear this. How's the
What
stream
about
going?
My
I want to hear about it.
Good.
Wait, beforehand, make an announcement. I'm getting food.
What's going on lately?
I mean, they've just been pretty good. Just consistently going, like getting more and more followers, more and more subs. I'm averaging like 50 subs a month now.
That's good.
awesome.
I'm a
So
2
that's
month sub.
$50.
Well,
No,
you
no,
don't.
He gets $3 a sub.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like somewhere like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, just getting higher and higher in Valorant.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Twitch.tv/GhostTX.
Not today.
Link in the
Not
description.
Okay,
today.
so Zach, Alex,
Link
is
in
it true that you
description.
talked to Ninja?
I talked to Ninja 4 different times in this past like week. I talked to Shroud. All right, so I played against Shroud. I match MVP'd against him
Did you have actual conversation or did you just say,
with
hey, what's up?
Shroud
No,
or to
Just
Ninja.
comms and shit, probably, right?
Comms, and I mean we fought like the one game we won 13-1, so we kind of fucked around. So I was just kind of messing around with Ninja a little bit.
That's
Was
cool.
he cool?
Did- Why didn't
Yeah.
dude? That you know how cool that would have been if that man would have let you like get a shout out on his stream.
For real.
Yeah, I mean I linked my Twitch for both games, so I mean like when I linked my Twitch on the Shroud game, I went from like 6 viewers all the way up to 90.
Nice.
You
yeah,
did?
so- yeah. I had 90 viewers at one point. That stream I averaged like 18 because a lot of people still stuck around. I got like.
Oh, wait,
70 followers
Alex,
each.
how long have you been streaming?
Yo, Brady, you gotta mute your mic or something, because we're hearing you through Ronald's mic too, man.
I I started back in like fucking 7th grade on Minecraft, but I've been an affiliate, so I've had a sub button for like 2.5 years, 3 years.
Bro,
Where'd Evan go?
He's
He's
doing
been-
Minecraft food.
Grabbing food.
Yeah, bro, I need to like start getting my shit up, bro. I need to like, I need to start streaming more. But baseball is so fucking much.
I mean, like
Yeah.
my first
Baseball
ever
sucks.
TikTok, the first ever TikTok I uploaded, I literally got 90K views and 11K likes
Dang.
fucking
just
insane.
from a fucking triple clat in through smoke.
I remember that.
No,
My-
actually,
Yeah.
It came
bro,
up on my for you page.
Yeah, it came out on a bunch of people's story. They were like texting me and shit. They're like, "Yo, you're on my For You page." It was crazy because me and Ronald came over like a couple hours after I posted it, and like at the 3rd hour mark, I had like 800 views, and all of a sudden I look back at it, it has like 5K, and then I look back at it again like
That's the thing
like
about TikTok, bro.
15K.
Shit just blows up at random.
Like
does.
it was like
Yeah.
it was like slowly set like going up slowly and slowly, and all of a sudden it just exploded. Like
I've
it
never
seemed
had
like everyone was seeing it.
I've never had
Alex,
anything go
you know what's
viral.
funny? Oh wait, never mind. You go first.
I've never had anything go viral, but I had one tweet that got like 3.5 thousand likes or some shit. It was Rich the Kid dropped a snippet,
I remember that.
and I responded to the tweet and I said, "This is dog shit," and it just got like 3.5 thousand likes, and Rich the Kid liked it.
He liked it.
Yeah, he liked it, which
Holy
makes
shit.
no fucking sense.
But Alex, I posted the freaking 6 edit and that whatever the other one was. I posted 2 Valorant clips, and they each have three likes right now, so that's cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
let's
man.
fucking
That was like
go.
months ago though, so
you're up next.
those did not blow up.
You are up next. This is
Did
dude,
Trippie Red
this is
see
our
it?
year.
Our
Trippie
year,
Red
bro.
might have seen it. You never know. What if he just didn't like?
He's one of the likes
Yeah.
on his Smurf account.
Yeah, his Smurf account.
Bro, you need
Fucking-
to run into Ninja again and tell him about the podcast and tell him to get on here.
Should I ask
Yo.
him? Like, yo,
Yeah,
Ninja,
sure.
you trying to?
You're trying to be a guest on
I
the
could
podcast?
probably get some.
I'd love to have Ninja in here.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude. If
I would
I
too.
mean, if this team that I just tried out with today, if hey, if it works out and I start getting my name out there, dude, maybe I can like, yo, Ninja, my man, in his solo queue game one day, be like, yo, I know you don't know me, but are you trying to like?
Chris.
Oh shit, what's good, Chris? Yo, Chris, we're in the middle of recording the cast, but the boss.
Hey, Chris.
This is it's our boy Chris. He's also gonna be a part of the podcast, like every week, every like episode member. But he was just
Are
running
you
late
late?
today.
I
Yes.
ran late. I was in
He's just a
Miami.
little late.
Oh my god, he's so hot.
So
He actually did the walk, the 6-day walk from.
I did, but I made it in 3.
Yeah, yeah, in 3.
Yeah.
He was sprinting to get
ran.
back for the podcast.
I jogged a little
yeah.
I
bit.
remember that.
A little bit.
Dog? What the fuck?
Fuck no. I called
Yeah,
Uber.
no.
I called Uber.
Nah, you threw the thumb up. You were hitchhiking.
yeah, so Chris, the whole this is the whole cast. This 6 plus Evan and Carl.
but they're,
Carl and Evan are here, but Carl had to go do something. He'll be back in a little bit, and Evan's making food right now. But he was here for the whole first half of the cast. We're about what, like 30 minutes into this? About 30 minutes ago.
probably I
So
think
we got
longer.
we started at like 10:15.
Was it 10:15?
Yeah, we
Holy
started late
shit, we took
because
so
we were
long.
working on intro for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it took so long. man.
So we have like another 30, 40 minutes in here.
Yeah.
Carl will be back by the end. We definitely can't end until
Right.
Carl
He
comes back.
ain't never
because-
coming back.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Sleeping.
I don't know if
Chris,
Evan
how
will
was-
come back.
Evan ain't coming back for sure. Yeah, exactly.
So, one thing we wanted to do, but we haven't done yet, was for context of and if anybody actually ever watches, probably not because we fucking suck and we're unentertaining and boring.
Facts.
But we wanted to give context for like all the inside jokes, not like all, but like kind of like the idea of the functionality of the group. So like when we say shit, people understand. Yeah, so we say on Joseph, you can never lie on Joseph. Somebody says some shit on Joseph, like on Joseph, Ronald drugged the fuck out of Carl. Like it's not a joke. He actually did
On
that shit.
Joseph, yeah.
I
Yeah.
still don't remember who Joseph is.
It's you don't worry about it. Man. Everybody knows who he is, but you. We got,
Facts.
so Stamper is Jewish, but he's 5'8".
by race, by race,
by race.
Shut up.
The race.
By race, but it's like a very tiny percentage to the point where it's not even noticeable. It's just there.
And
I
I'm,
yeah.
like to make a
I'm,
joke out of
I'm
it.
not Jewish, but I get called Jewish.
Hey, Stamper,
Well,
the only
you
way
look
they
like
know
that.
you're Jewish, the only way they know you're Jewish is to look to the side.
Gosh. Hey, yo, what's over there?
Well, Stamper, what over there?
Shut
That
up.
way? You guys buy your
we
tickets?
got Ronnie. Ronnie's diabetic.
Diabetic as fuck, yeah.
Chris knows who I am.
And
Okay.
he's diabetic. He's diabetic by an eating problem, actually, not by birth. He actually ate too much when he was like in 3rd grade and became fat
Yeah,
as
he was
fuck.
fat
and,
as fuck.
guys,
yeah, he was
guys,
fat as shit. But now he's hot.
guys.
So.
Yo,
guys.
that was fire, Chris.
TikTok just went up 400 views in the past 3 minutes.
Dang.
It's
Nice.
Bro, when
exploding.
I looked
To
at it,
the-
it had
to-
like a. Oh my god! But when I
It's
looked
at
at it, it
eight.
was small.
It's at almost
I
900.
view cam.
It's going to the
Yeah.
moon.
Uh,
I mean, we could also
Alex?
talk about how GME went to the moon. You guys want to talk about some stocks?
No.
not right now.
Yeah.
I love
Alex-
stocks, bro.
Alex also, so the jokes about Alex, we don't really have any jokes about Alex besides the fact that he's really good at every game. So we just call him dog shit at everything. Like, Alex, you
Yeah,
fucking
like-
suck at every video game.
Like Valorant, like I'm absolute dog. I will never
Zach?
make
You
it
know,
anywhere.
you're
Valorant.
brilliant.
Zach,
You're actually
Zach.
good at that game.
No,
I
I'm
used to be
not.
fat. I used to be fat and unemployed.
I am fat.
You
right
still
now.
are,
You just
except for the
aren't.
fat part.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you
so-
are employed. You're
And I have-
unemployed. Fucking-
And for any blind viewers who haven't noticed, my nose is actually fucking disgusting.
Fucking huge.
So that's
Check.
something that I deal with.
You got the
Zach.
fucking
That's always fun.
long nose.
And then Brady, all he does is yeah,
Play
you're good, Chris.
Plays
Oh,
Fortnite
Dude,
and
if, you,
baseball.
if you don't live under a rock and seen the TikTok, like the Fortnite TikTok thing, what is it? Dog water or whatever that thing?
You really
Alex,
talk about it?
what's your
Water?
TikTok?
Water?
That's
It's
Brady's
Brady.
right
It's GoCX__.
That's Brady.
Yeah, Brady
then-
literally started that.
The only jokes that we have about Brady is that Fortnite shit, and then Chris, the only jokes we have about him is everybody just calls him fat. It's pretty
He's
much
not really
it.
that fat, but it's funny to call him.
He's not really that fat. It's just kind of funny. It's the same reason they call me fat. Even though I am really,
I call you
I,
fat. You used to be.
Why
fat,
does this
so-
have 90,000 views?
Dude, that blew up.
yeah, I did
What
blow the
is
fuck
it?
up.
Like just recently?
No, that was back in.
Yeah, you guys stop putting that ID cam thing on, man. You gotta just stick it out and look at it later.
Oh, is the second one going
you know you can go on your-
going up?
Yeah. The second one's the two most recent ones I just posted, and the
And
second
then-
one's like blowing up right now. It's about to hit
And
1,000.
then the other ones is Evan. Evan, he has an e-girlfriend, and he's always had e-girlfriends. So we just make fun of him for having e-girlfriends. And then Carl is just 5'5", and that's all I make fun of Carl is he's 5'5".
Carl is very short.
Brady's also 5'5". Oh, you're like 5'10", boss.
Still beat him up.
Alex.
What?
We have a new joke about me that I completely forgot about.
Dude, Zach.
What?
We didn't talk about how the fact you're a fucking eat-eater now.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Dude, we never talked
Oh,
about
you
it.
girls now.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Without
D1.
even-
We're not
D1
leaving
e-girl.
that-
Guy's got
We're
a new
not leaving
addiction.
that alone. Yeah, we're not leaving that alone.
You're a D1 e-dater.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
sir.
just,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just remembered because you said
You
that
can't
about
go on
Evan.
that time around. There is no type of dating at all.
Okay,
Dude,
but
fucking with the D1
Dude,
female.
fucking what's her name? Fucking whatever.
Lauren.
D1 Hooper that'll
Lauren.
fly out. Like, what's that all
No.
about?
Oh, shots.
What's that all about, dog?
Never that.
That shit looks so
Okay.
fucking good, bro. I ain't
So-
gonna lie.
So the reason that they're saying that I'm an e-dater now is because we met someone on a video game who
Oh
I
my
now have
God.
on
Overwatch,
Snapchat.
yeah.
Carol.
I now have on Snapchat, and she would not leave me alone. No offense, Carol, you're a great person if you watch. But she was texting me a whole lot.
Brady's main.
Yeah, she was texting me a whole lot for a couple days, and that was that. And then I went on Omegle.
Chris.
I didn't
went
give it
on-
to Chris,
Carol,
not me.
Chris, don't show that shit, boss.
He would have given it to me.
No, I'm not giving it to anybody, bro. Chris, don't give it out. Relax. Especially don't say it on the cast. But and then there's the I met another person on Omegle.
Oh, no, she lives in
No.
Nope.
I met another person on Omegle randomly. And then me and Alex were doing Omegle Girl speedruns, where we would fucking try to get a Snapchat as fast as possible. And in 8 minutes, I got a D1 college basketball player's Snapchat.
But now
And
we
she's
can
like
use the fucking
5'11".
shit.
And then the next day, I was just casually on Omegle, and some girl asked for my Snapchat. So now I have 3 e-girls in my DMs at all times.
She's D1 on the bench.
And I don't talk to any of them.
And in the bed.
Right.
What?
What did he say?
Zach, should we all talk about our first experience meeting each other?
Yeah, I talked a little bit about that with Ronald. How I literally hated every single one of you.
You didn't hate me.
I think you hated me the most.
I still hate you, Brady.
I hated Chris. I know that.
Why?
So-
I
Yeah.
thought Zach was weird.
I just thought you
Everyone
were an
here I didn't
asshole.
hate.
I mean, you are, but now,
The only-
now I know you.
The only person I got a good first impression of was Alex.
Personally, I just thought I was gonna get fucking made fun of when I came in the court. To be honest.
I mean, you did.
You
But
do
Yeah, I was
too.
gonna say.
But-
I mean,
You still do.
But it was like I didn't like. I
Because
still
of
talk
me.
shit back, just in
Yeah.
went along.
Which is the only reason you're still here, because you don't have to sit there and take it.
Yeah.
But Chris used to walk around the hallways in school, and like
Take
he was
up
one of
3
those.
spots.
He was one of those. Yeah, 3 spots sometimes. He was one of those kids that would like dap up everybody in the hallway. Like every time you walk past somebody, he'd be like,
You're one
ah,
of those fucking
like
weirdos.
he's one of those. Every
Well, no,
single
Chris
person.
just knew everyone.
He couldn't walk past a person without giving them some form of handshake. Besides me. So
That's why he's mad.
this guy would walk past me, and I'd get stuck in the hallway because I'd be walking behind him. I walked behind him almost every day on the way to a certain class, and just every single day he's just like, "Yo, what's good, man? What's good, boss? Yo, what's good?" Every fucking person, and he's like making 30 stops. I'm trying to get to my fucking class. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get to where I gotta go and get my shit done, and I can't get past his big ass because 5A has the 2-directional fucking hallways where you can
Oh
only go.
yeah.
I'm just stuck behind him, and then we had obviously we were all part of the same kind of big friend group. Like in a cringy way, we were all part of like the popular, like
Yeah.
and
Mid kind of popular, but not really popular.
well, the Sal's group I think was probably the biggest, and that's kind of the group that
Sal's group with Marcos.
They got
That's
Matt
kind
Quinn in there. That man is a beautiful
Oh,
man.
Matt Quinn.
I love Matt.
that's kind of the group that I associated myself with.
Matt is
And,
fucking beautiful.
And we would sit in the big jerk circles in the middle of the hallway, and Chris would just show up and dab every single person up one by one, except for me. And I'd be like, "All right, man, like sick, bro, sick." And then we started playing Infinite Warfare one day, and he joined. And I remember messaging Harrison, and I was like, "Yo, this is the one fat kid that goes to 5A, right?" And I was like, "I don't fucking like this guy at all. Like, do we have to play with him?" And Harrison's like, "Bro, this is my boy. Trust me, he's cool." And after like 30 minutes of playing Infinite Warfare, me and Chris were in love. And we haven't fallen out of love since.
Same.
Chris,
look at me.
I don't even know how me and Chris started
I love him.
I just want to talk about how I carry
talking,
back and
to
forth.
be honest. It's probably
But,
between you.
Hey, yo, are you loaded in?
Yo, relax. And Stamper, when I met Stamper, it was whenever you have testing, you know how you'd have to go to a different lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
So I had to go to a different lunch, and I went to Stamper's lunch, and I sat at his table, and they didn't think you were there that day. So I sat in your seat.
Bro, that table for freshman year was sick. We had Brianna, Angelo, Justin, and
Nobody watching knows who the fuck they are.
Oh, good point.
Anyways,
Good point.
there was like 3 open seats that day, and they told me to sit there. They didn't think you were there. And instead of taking one of the open seats, your 5'3" dumb fucking stinky ass decided to argue with me for 5 minutes on who was sitting in your seat. I'm like, dog, I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm not getting up. So just sit down right there, or leave me the fuck
You were
alone.
just in my seat.
And there was like 3 open seats, and I was being petty as fuck that day. I was like, dude, I fucking hated you. And then we had Criminal Justice together, and then me, you, and AJ got in the same group, like by default, like by sign or whatever. And then going into it, I knew that I didn't like you, so I went in with a negative impression, and then
I think it's because I made friends with AJ, and then I made friends with you through AJ.
through AJ, because AJ would invite us. AJ would invite us to play basketball, and we'd both show up. And I was like, "This is the kid I don't fucking like." And then it kind of just naturally was like, "Yeah, this kid's not that bad." And then we started dating. Yeah, when I used to be fat and smelly.
Honestly, my first
Used to be?
I was like, well, for everybody, I was just like, I don't know. I was kind of.
We met you through Ronnie.
You guys, yeah.
That's Ronald's brother. That's the handsome one's brother. Everybody.
Yeah.
The skinny handsome one. I'm right here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That handsome one. And the even bigger
Alex
handsome one is
is
Chris.
the newest.
Alex is the newest.
Alex is new. It's true. It's true.
Oh my god, one person I
think I
fucking
know.
hated. I
man.
hated Evan with a
He
passion.
came to my.
Everybody hated him.
Dude,
I
I
know
fucking
everyone
hated Evan.
hates- I still hate Evan. I don't like that kid.
Yeah.
He pisses me off, but I don't hate him anymore.
In terms of the group, I think every single person in the group could sit in a one-on-one call and game with each other, and everyone's like super cool with each other.
Mhm.
The only problem is Evan and Stamper can't do that. They hate each other.
I cannot do that with Evan. I can't.
And I don't think Evan could do that with Carl, because Evan and Carl never talk unless everyone's on the call. I think they're kind of awkward. I don't think they really like. They get along, but they just don't talk to each other ever. Like
They're
there's
like
times.
Huh? What were you say?
There's times where I'll get on and I'll see like just Hearn and like Ronald on a call, or just Chris and Stamper, and I'll just join the call and play. But I've never ever I've seen probably every combination of two in a call except for Evan and Carl. It's just never happened.
It never will happen either.
Yeah, probably won't ever happen.
It's like
Evan goes AFK.
Carl and Evan are just like the kids. Like, say we all sat at a lunch table and they just sat on opposite ends on other sides, so they just never talk to each other at the lunch table.
Pretty much.
They're like involved in the group conversations and shit, but they never really have one-on-one dialogue.
Yeah. They're just like mutuals. Like they're just friends of mutuals.
They get along just fine though. They don't have
But
problems.
Zach,
No,
Zach,
yeah,
what
like
was
there's no
the
issues.
order of the group started? It was you and Evan first, because you guys
so-
went through COD or something, right?
Besides Alex, the whole group kind of formed around like I kind of just made a group chat with all my closest friends in it to see if you guys would get along. And everybody kind of knew each other a little bit, but I don't think anybody was really close.
Mm-hmm.
So the only people who were like added to the group that weren't really through me were Carl and Hearn. And Alex was Carl's friend, and Carl was me and Ronald's friend, but more Ronald's friend than mine. And then I started getting along really well with Carl through.
Well,
Ain't gonna lie, bro. I
Brady
thought
got
Carl
added
was
through
weird.
Ronald.
Yeah, we don't count Brady because he's fucking disgusting. But
But I thought Carl was weird as fuck until I actually saw what he looked like and like talked to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's hot, huh?
I mean,
I did.
literally, how I even met Carl is because my friend Thomas was still friends with him from middle
The
school.
train?
And I knew fucking Carl for over a year on Discord before I met him in person, even though he lived 3 minutes from my house at the
he's
time.
actually a tank engine, Chris. But
And then you came to my kickball game.
Yeah, and then I came to the
Dude.
kickball game with
Kickball
Justin.
game.
And then I
Yeah.
added you to
The kid that's cracked at Fortnite?
you want to talk about the kickball game?
We should do that again.
We should do that.
I want to come. I'm the best
That'd
at
be
You want to what?
Yeah, you want to come?
Hey, yo.
butters, but I want to come on. I'm so good at
That was
kickball.
actually fun. I think we ended up playing basketball as well.
Yeah, afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were gonna play on the field, but it was locked and the lights were off, so we went and played on the tennis court.
Yeah, and it was still fun.
No,
But we would have gone on if it was locked. The problem is there was a sign that says they were like chemicalizing the fucking field that night, so there was no going on.
Yeah, but the
And
lights
there
were
was
off
no
anyway.
lights.
Yeah.
And
Where did you guys go?
the wreck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Friends are there.
So about the way the group formed was it was me and Evan were playing games together. Yeah. And then I think like I would individually play games with everyone. So me and Stamper would play Overwatch, me and Chris would play COD, and me and Evan would play like
Well, that's when I played it so seriously on Xbox,
Yeah.
bro. I have so many hours on that game on Xbox.
Did you load in, Zach?
Why are you so bright?
yeah, I was loaded
I
back then.
opened something by accident.
But
Zach, that was back when I went to your house almost every single day after school and
Yeah.
every weekend.
and then I kind of like Evan got Overwatch and started playing with all of us, and then Stamper got COD and started playing with me and Chris, and then it went from like everyone played one game, like Stamper just played Overwatch, Chris just played COD, Evan just played Fortnite, to like Chris started trying out Fortnite, Stamper started trying out COD, Evan was trying Overwatch, and everyone was kind of like,
I remember when Stamper was
Yeah,
really
come together
good at
once.
Fortnite and then stopped playing it.
and then we were all playing
Yeah.
games. We were all playing games together all the time, and originally we had a huge group chat. It wasn't just us 8. It was like Sal, Marcos, like that whole group.
Remember
The,
that.
the Pizza Boys were the fucking everybody was all in there, and we were never the Pizza Boys, but Sal's group was. They were all in there, and then it was all of us, and then everybody kind of went away slowly. Like Sal stopped
Well, I'm
playing.
gonna be completely honest. That group kind of was the only glue in that group was you and Sal, because us mixing with Marcos and stuff like together as a group didn't really mix too well.
I think everybody got along.
Mostly because of Dom. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Dude, the thing about Dom, I fucking love that kid personality wise.
I'm good with
Like
him now.
he,
Like he used to
he's
hate
a really
me.
cool.
I'm good with him now. Playing football with him.
Yeah, the thing with him is I fucking love that kid personality wise. Like he's one of the coolest people I've ever spoken to. Like I could sit there and talk to Dominic Dura all day. When it comes to gaming, me and him just don't collide in that shit. Like, I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's our egos or something. But we've always kind of been the same. We've always kind of been the second best. You know,
I was
like
taking shit too.
there's games where like I'm the best at, and there's games where I, like the majority of games like I was always the second best at Fortnite. Like I was never as good as Malachi, or I was never as good as Sal. And in COD, I was never as good as Sal, or I was never as good as fucking Jarrett. And that was the same thing Dom was. Is he was always behind Sal, he was always behind one. And then when we came in, like, we were kind of like the same spot of like, yo, I'm the second best, dumbass. And then he's like,
Oh yeah.
I'm the second best, dumbass. But I was way better than him at every game. Still am.
You're lucky Alex wasn't there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
There would have been no competition.
Alex fucking sucks. We're actually unlucky he wasn't there because he would have been free as fuck the whole time.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I just don't think I don't think he liked me very much at the start.
No.
Yo, you know what
What
used to
can
be
I say?
real?
I'm just naturally dog shit at every video game.
We know, man. Alex, you know what you miss that everybody here, I think besides maybe Ronald, can definitely remember and fucking shit was legendary was Fortnite 8s.
Yo.
Eight?
Chris, do you remember that?
Yeah. That was fire.
Okay,
That was
so
back in the game. The game was in its prime.
Yeah.
God, I missed that so much.
Fortnite.
what's up,
Fortnite.
Chris? Remember Fortnite 8s?
Yeah.
What do you mean eights?
So have you played COD 8s before?
Like 4
Three.
and 4s?
Yeah, 4 and 4.
Yeah.
So in Fortnite, this is before like creative even existed. So we would do like we would all play a solo or some shit to start the night, and the two people with the highest kills in the solo would be the team captains, and then you would like draft a team, and it'd be the first team to win a squad game, or whichever team got the most kills in a squad game, and then whoever got the most kills in that game would pick new teams, and then we would just do it like every single night we were getting on and doing that shit, and it was like it lasted months. Like, you know how most of the time, like, you'll start like a Minecraft world, it'll last like a month, 2 months.
That,
Like,
that's when we were really with the other group.
You start doing stuff and it'll last like a month, a couple weeks. Like, this shit was literally like 3-4 good months of just every night we were all on playing 8s.
Damn.
Mhm.
Sure.
Nowadays, we struggle to get a fucking 6-man going.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
bro.
Unless we plan it like
Dude.
how we planned this.
Dude, fucking that one night we all got or that when me and Carl stayed up overnight and you got on hella early and we were wired to play some fucking Cold War.
Some COD, bro. That shit was legendary.
We were
Yo,
fucking-
I
We played
dude,
COD in forever.
we were wired to play it. We got a 6-stack out of nowhere, and fucking we just got the news that Bobby Shmurda was just released from prison.
I don't know what the dude. I've never had a day on COD like that before. Like that day didn't last very long
But it was
because
so
everybody kind of
legendary.
got off. But for some reason, from game 1 to game like 15, we didn't even have a close game.
Yeah, it was just we were stomping
We were just-
everyone.
We were just dropping kids off and kill confirmed like 65-20 or like 65-19 or like TDM would be like 75 to like 21.
We were
It was,
like,
it was
dude,
ridiculous. Dom
we
was
were
like
like, dude.
290.
if they got more than 25 tags, like we're VOD reviewing.
Yeah,
We fucked up somewhere.
the highest tag someone got in a game versus us was like 30 or something.
Yeah, I was like
Cold
Cold
War.
War.
We were just wired. Everyone was playing out of their fucking minds.
Yeah, for no reason at all. And Carl's sitting here, dude, I got another hit marker.
Oh,
as
yeah.
we're all right gunning.
We had a 6-stack, and 5 of us were like AK-74U, fucking M4 nerd neck, like just
Yeah,
absolute-
just sweating.
yeah.
And Carl's double snipers, quick scope, and run around on
Like,
Nuketown 24/7, getting
me and
hit with anything marking.
Me and Alex are playing like this, like Nick Merckx out of our
Yeah.
fucking mind. My
Yeah,
eyes are
dude, the
no
fucking
longer-
controller's down there, fucking this close.
Controller?
Yeah, it's right here.
You play the controller, yeah.
I play
Yeah,
COD on
I have
controller.
one right here.
I don't
My
know how to
controller's
control
right
this.
God, they stick a deodorant.
He's been holding that deodorant the whole fucking cast, man. You smell? You trying to tell us something?
I smell, yeah.
He does.
I think.
He
No,
doesn't
I
like
actually
to
put
shower.
deodorant on a lot.
He goes to baseball and doesn't shower after.
Yeah, I don't. I just.
He doesn't have enough time.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You know,
I
Brady,
need to be the best Fortnite player in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Brady clears the fucking dugout every time he steps in that shit. You smelly bitch.
All right, we gotta go. That's crazy. Bro, you gonna help me? Oh, you know what happened? Never happened.
What?
You know, my Chris, or you know how you said I needed a normal car because my car is fucked
Yeah.
because it's uneven.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't even think you hear us, but you know why it's uneven? It's because I actually went to go put in my back springs one time at Chris's garage, and we didn't have enough time to do it or something, and it still hasn't got done. I wish you could hear me. Can you not hear me?
You want
Chris.
to tell him? Yo, hold on. I want to tell him about what my experience at Chris's garage, and then I want to tell him about your. So, dude, we're at Chris's fucking garage, okay? And I don't know the first thing about cars. I don't know. I couldn't tell you shit about cars. We were playing a zombie game one time, and Ronald was putting a fucking hood on a car or some shit, and I told him to engine swap. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that shit. And so I fell asleep while they're working on his car, and Chris's dad wakes me up. He's this close to my face. Chris's dad is like literally in my fucking nose, and he's like, ah! Like screams at me, top of his lungs, and I was like,
That's kind of like how when you guys try to scare me at your house.
Yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
told Chris to break the door down. And I just
Yeah.
sat there ready to die.
I had Chris kick my door open and try to scare Ronald, and Ronald literally didn't flinch. So they tried to scare the fuck out of me, and fresh after me waking up, they give me like $20 and tell me to find them water.
Who?
So you and Chris. So I walked like a mile trying to find you guys bottles of water. To which I finally get to a Dunkin' Donuts. That's literally like a mile away, and I get 4 large waters, and they don't have drink carriers. So I had to carry 4 large waters a fucking mile in the streets of downtown Tampa, and it was a nightmare. And it was freezing cold.
It wasn't that cold.
The waters were cold. You ever held a water in your hand for too long, and your hand starts to feel hot?
Water.
Even though it's cold as fuck. All right. Anyways, Ron, I want to hear about your car. Tell us about your car.
Car?
Yeah, I want to hear all about your car, man. What's going on with your car right now? What's the sitch with the Mazda?
Chilling.
What's going on with?
Oh. I have something kind of funny. Not really, but you know the side mirrors where you.
I thought you
look
said
out-
they were all gone.
On the side mirrors, you look out to see behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine are automatic to move them, so I have to move them inside the car. And every morning I would go out to my car, and they would all be fucked up. I couldn't see out of them. They were all messed up and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck's going on, dude? Is it some kid fucking with my car, pushing the mirrors in and stuff? And then Brady's mom sends me a video of those, you know, those big birds, cranes, like the sandhill cranes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were pecking at my whole car, just everything, because they could see their fucking reflection in it, and it's retarded. I have the video. All right.
Cars getting molested by birds.
That bird. You could see him.
Is that your in Brady's house?
Sir.
Dude, yo, speaking of your in Brady's house, the first time I ever went there, you had your fucking 6'10" dog outside.
God,
First of
that
all,
dog's
Ronald's dog
crazy.
is massive. What breed is your dog?
Fucking
Great Dane.
tower.
Yeah, that thing is disgusting. No offense.
It's
In a
taller
good
than
way.
me.
It is. And it's literally running laps outside and jumping and like it's like touching
I have the videos.
the white part of street
Olympic
poles. Yeah, it's like Lolo Jones the fucking dog. That shit is a nightmare. And I
Come in here?
Popped in tree
You
poles.
think she'll come in here?
She's in Ronald's room.
we went inside, and as I walk in the door, I'm greeted to his dog putting its paws on. I'm 6'1". I'm not like I'm not like Carl. I'm not 5'5", right? So for a dog to put its paws on my shoulders is a feat. And this dog, it puts his paws on my shoulders and is like looking down at me.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
looking at his dog. I'm like looking at his dog. Like, yo, what the fuck is good right now? Dude, his dog is massive.
That happened to Alex too.
Yes, bro. His dog like jumped up on my shoulders and was just staring at me. And then I finally
Yeah, he-
pushed him off because I think it was someone's like, just don't let him get too close to your face. Like we don't know like if he'll bite you if he gets too close.
Yeah. And you're like
Or
an
is
inch
it
taller.
here? Is it a he or a she?
The she.
She. Oh, damn.
Yeah, and the guys are bigger.
I wish they got a fucking boy.
Oh, you
Huh?
wanted to be,
You guys still
wanted
have
her
that
to
dog?
be bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be if it walked into the room, you would just see it fucking towering over Brady behind him.
It would take a few seconds for this whole body to get in the room.
Yeah, like
Are
so
you sure
can
they're in the
normal.
room?
Yeah, I already went out there. And who the fuck just invited me on Fortnite?
I was gonna have her come in here, but she's not going to come in
Yeah.
We'll get her on episode 2, man. She could be a guest. We'll get her on cam.
Yeah, that'd be
Good.
kind of
Dog
fucking
cam.
lit. A dog cam? That'd be kind of
here.
fucking
One day,
lit.
Speak-
instead of us, we should have our dogs.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That's fucking dope. Speaking of episode 2, so this is what the upload schedule is going to go up every Saturday.
Yeah, probably.
good.
I think we should record every Saturday, or yeah, like record every Saturday, and after we're done recording or before we start recording, we upload.
You upload the week before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
next
so
week
it's-
when we
we have
record
a-
Saturday, we would upload this one.
Yeah. So that way people
We'll
know,
try
like,
to, yeah.
So that just gives us time, like we can all look at clips and shit like that. We can all like rewatch what we were doing. And just give
when
us
there's
more time
multiple
to-
people, if we have multiple people editing it or not, you know what I mean, just looking over it,
Yeah.
they'll find
Yeah.
more mistakes and more creativity.
Yeah, also
Yeah,
just gives us more time during the week to come up with new ideas, make sure everything's good, be less cringe because this first episode is probably gonna be so cringy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. It's definitely one of those things where it's a work in progress. Like it's not going to be like this isn't going to be the best thing you ever watch. You know?
No,
It-
yeah,
it's-
definitely.
It's going to be like week probably like 4 or 5 is when it starts actually becoming entertaining.
I mean, literally, this is just so scuffed. Literally, 2 people left in the middle of it, and fucking Brady went AFK nowhere. Chris just shows up out of
Chris is
nowhere.
taking a shit right now. Actually,
Yeah, Chris just came in, said a few words, covered his camera, and went AFK. So I mean, it's just like a couple of people just coming in and out. So I
Yeah.
mean,
You guys hear me?
yeah, your ceiling fan's going
Yeah.
crazy by the way. Like only
But,
one blade is visible.
yeah.
But bro, we started this.
Why is only one
podcast
thing
off pretty
Why is one thing?
questionable with the first conversation.
There's also why is the light bulb look like that?
Well,
It just
Snipper,
looks
Snipper.
so far out of it.
Yeah, it's
Super.
got no cover. What?
There's no.
Oh, we
The
have
thing about
already took it off.
the thing about it is there's no real structure right now. Like none of us
Oh,
have
no,
ever.
no,
done-
not the structures. Like the conversation itself. We were talking about Sentinel Island, freaking treating the tribe members as zombies.
Yeah, well, we
That
did
wasn't-
talk about that.
That's
Yeah, I don't
fine
think
to
it has
talk
anything to do
about.
with structure. I think that had something to do with the topic.
We spoke a lot about special needs kids as well.
Yeah, we did.
But
I talked about pushing them over, make sure they
Hey,
fall.
I think it wasn't too bad, the topics and stuff. It's just something.
Dude,
you know,
us
Yeah.
compared to Misfits, I think we're
But
yeah, right. No, yeah,
it's
but
the first time
It's the
ever
first one.
any of us have done anything like this.
good. Yeah, for real.
I think once we get a better understanding of how to instruct a podcast, it'll be better. But as of right now, it's pretty much like we kind of just it's kind of like we're having a normal conversation that we would have while playing a game.
Well, yeah,
Except-
how it should be.
There's a lot less slurs coming out of Carl's mic,
True.
specifically Carl's. No one else's besides Carl's.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I
right.
think
Yo,
once it starts to get people start to get more comfortable, the more slurs will come out. But
we're not saying slurs like the N word and shit. Like we're saying shit like, for example, retard.
no,
Yeah, shit like that.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we haven't
I
said a lot of
heard
that
one
word.
person say fuck this whole time.
I've said fuck a few times, boss.
I haven't.
It's the contest.
Fuck.
You get
Fuck,
paid.
guys. Are you
Uh,
fucking serious right now?
Look at fucking Brady. He looks fat.
He does.
He does look fat as fuck.
Also, Brady is taking my girl.
He probably is, isn't he?
He says it all the time.
No doubt.
Shut up, bitch.
Right.
What the fuck did you say to me?
Fuck you say to me? Look, Lazarus.
Sorry.
Lazarus, thank you for the sub.
You
Yo.
want to go sign your name on the board? Stanford.
Jesus Christ, Stanford.
Fucking caked up.
Stanford's got ass.
Dude, on a totally
What
like
board?
non
Wait,
like
Stanford
very
got a board?
off topic statement. The
Yeah.
one of like the top 8 to qualify for closed qualifiers in the Valorant tournament going on right now. There's a unsigned team that just made it to closed.
Oh, for
That's
real?
pretty sick.
Yeah, it's the only unsigned team to qualify out of all the weeks.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They're gonna get that. They're definitely gonna get some attention for that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt.
What I really want to do is because we planned out like the date for this and like the day we were gonna do it and everything, but we kind of came into this with like only one idea of what we were about and just kind of freestyled the whole entire thing. Is I kind of want to get a good grip on like everybody knowing what's going on outside of just like the friend group. Like everybody kind of have a understanding of like for example, a really good thing we can talk about right now, but nobody knows about is like the symphony clip.
Yeah.
Would be good.
Wait,
Or
did you say the N word? Is that what you're talking about?
he's like said it, but I don't think he meant to say it.
Oh no shit.
So, Zach, I think that's a good idea. But what we should do is like, if we have an idea, we type it in the group chat or save it somewhere.
So
we
everybody
can
kind of
bring it
look
up
at it.
later on. Like we don't have to have a description about it. We just have to have the theme, like the topic, put up, like brought
Yeah,
up. So
look,
we can talk about
We
it.
made a whole channel for it, the podcast topics. So like
Yeah.
put like week 2 or whatever, and then put a few things that you think we want to talk about. Because going into this, like I said, we literally
It's
just
more of a dedication thing.
Mm-hmm.
because I'll definitely like if somebody
You gotta treat it serious for it to
Make it
good.
serious.
Yeah, exactly. I'm down. I'm completely down. This is a good
So
idea.
if you
I'm
don't
free.
take the time to search up the topics and do your own
Research and
stuff,
shit. And then
that's
once
on
we
you.
if we're having a conversation about something that you don't know what's going on, then then you're kind of shit out of luck. You kind of just gotta set that one out.
For real.
Yeah.
But because at this point, this is probably typically where it's been about an hour, a little over an hour probably. I think the aim for the series or for the podcast is to be about an hour long, because that's kind of where that's where most of the time you're gonna lose people is about an hour. Like if we're having a conversation,
or like, see, if you look at most of the bigger people that do podcasts and stuff, theirs are about 45 minutes to an hour long.
Yeah,
but they're also a lot bigger, and they do go and do a lot more different things. And and
about an hour.
stories, but...
About an hour in is where you're gonna lose someone most of the time. Like the people who actually fuck with podcasts will listen to a podcast for like an hour. So this is typically right about where we'd end it. But the only problem is Carl's the one recording, and like we could just hit an outro and be done with it. But then Carl's just recording.
He'll just cut it later.
Yeah, but then that the only thing about that is that's gonna make the editing way harder for him, because then he's gonna have to find where it
that's his
ends.
fault for not being here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, it's already over an hour. I mean,
I think it's been
I
about.
think we're good.
the only reason I'm saying this is I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah, for real. But at the same time, I think we're done. But
Yeah, I mean, this was a good first episode.
Like someone just texts Carl that we're done. He ends it, clips the end of it, adds the outro, and I think we're good. We're chilling.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of one thing I want to say as well is when it comes to the people on the podcast, definitely expect like Stamper, which is the Jewish man, Hearn, me, Ronald, probably Brady, and Chris every week, except for this week. And then Carl's someone who you can expect to be here most of the time, but definitely can't rely on. And Evan's someone you're probably going to see very rarely. And then week 3 or 4 is when I kind of want to start getting guests in, like anybody like Malachi. I want to get Malachi on, bro. We got Malachi on.
We can get Brody.
We can have Brody on.
Fucking dude, we can get Malachi on so he can tell us about his baby.
Dude, I want to hear about his kid.
I haven't.
I'm his godfather.
Last time I talked to him was when we all hung out at my house.
Yeah, I think he said the baby wasn't his or something, and you guys tried to kill it, but that's for another time.
Yeah, that's for another time. We can when he comes on the show, we can talk about that.
We'll talk about that night when he comes on.
Yeah. That'd be a good
back
topic.
to the outro.
All right.
Yeah, send us home.
Send us home, baby. Thank you, anybody who came out and watched the podcast. Expect an episode every Saturday, probably like 6 p.m. or some shit. We'll try to figure out a more consistent upload schedule once we get better at it. But thank you everybody for watching. It's been the Finessas Podcast, episode 1, the Finessas Cast. Like and subscribe. Smash that fucking like button for 30 years of pictures of my balls.
Dude, that was that was a little cringe. All right, so yeah.
No, I was cringe.
That was cringe.
Smash that fucking like button, boys.